Okay, guys, I'm going to show you the different types of phone apps we're going to be able to build. Let me just bring this up right here. These are just templates that you essentially take a template and then you surround that template with the graphics from the client and the various functionalities. It's kind of like a menu. You just select which things you want to have on your app and it completes the menu out for you. These are just a sample of the type of clients we can handle, like restaurants, bars. You'll have things like you can have their location and maps so the guy get there. They can order ahead of time. They have loyalty programs come in so often, pick up discounts. Links to their social media events if they want to run, like, we're going to play cards on Friday night. And any reviews get posted. Stuff like that. Then we go into, like, we can offer this service to churches and communities, and we can offer it to conferences. So let's say this was one where I went to a conference, and it was a big conference in Atlanta a few years ago, and they had their own app, and on that app was the schedule and the locations of where things were. So it kind of kept you organized with what was going on, and had various prize programs, stuff like that. So let's say there's a big conference coming to town, we can set up an app for that. Events, big city barbecues, big city whatever, any sort of event going on in town. It's the same kind of as the conference. Food and dining, this is probably your biggest market, where the location is. They got multiple locations, the reviews, their loyalty programs, come in 5 times and get 10% off. Ordering online, being able to get it delivered from their restaurants, because there are various delivery services in every town, every major metropolitan. And then emails, messages, all these will allow you to do push notifications. Golf courses, another big market. You can actually have their locations, make reservations and tee times, the various different courses they may have, if it's the bigger operation, events, stuff like that. Barber shops, hair salons, scheduling appointments, various merchandise. You may have, let's say, hairspray, or I don't have hair, so I don't know what they really have for for a barber shop or hair salon, but different products that they can sell, and loyalty programs, health and fitness clubs, events, locations. So it's like the health place I go to. They publish their schedule for their classes every week, and they have, let's say every quarter they'll have a let's get into shape sort of event. So they have events like that. For hotels, same sort of thing. Location, ordering, let's say, loyalty rewards, reservations, events they may have. Hotels and resorts, a big market. Music, local bands, concerts. Like when I was living in Modesto, they had a blues festival every year. They would offer this app out, and you can see who's going to play, that sort of thing. Nonprofit organizations, same basic stuff. Their social media, different things they do, their program, other professional services like law firms, photographers, accountants. They can offer that same basic stuff. And real estate. Now, this is really a big opportunity for, let's say, small realtors or groups of realtors where they can actually set up their locations, the listings that they have, maybe gallery pictures of homes or events. And why this is great is, let's say you got a realtor that's as a seller, gives their phone app to a client that's a buyer. They can see, okay, there's an open house on Saturday. They can see pictures. They can go to the listings and get values and stuff like that. So it makes selling home better. Or in institutional buyers, they can get their hands on everything they want. Retail, it's going to allow people to find their location, to place orders, get information about them, their loyalty programs. Just really powerful stuff, because this kind of lets them compete with people like Amazon. So, we're Amazon, we've been on our Amazon app this morning and already bought stuff that gets delivered tomorrow. They can do the same thing as a retailer. Schools, let's say the local school has events like Parent-Teacher Day, or, when the vacation is, special homework projects. things like that. They can communicate with the adults, the parents that way. And of course, spas, which is like, your wife goes and spends a bunch of money, gets her hair done, gets a massage. You get a whole big pile of stuff like that. So there's a broad range of things we can do with these phone apps, but what they're going to do primarily is they not only act as a way of sharing events and allowing people to place orders via the phone app, they also act as a free way for the customer to actually communicate directly with the people who download the apps, because instead of spending $1 to send a text message, it's free. It's built into the monthly charge they pay for hosting. They can send what's called a push notification, which gets read with the same frequency as it's a very effective and inexpensive way for people to communicate with their clients, is to send a push notification. So what you do is you use text marketing to get people to download the phone apps. And we're going to have various different pricing models. Let's say the average phone app sells for $997. We may say give us $500 down and $497 on delivery, and then $90 a month to host it from then on. Or we could come up with payment programs if that would help you sell more apps. But if they pay for it, it's not going to be $997, it's going to be $1,500. It just gets broken into 12 payments at X price, and then $99 a month for hosting after that. There's a lot of different ways we can go with this, so I wanted to share this with you today because this will come out in June, and we're actually working on our first app order as we speak.